Hi, you are now part of my new trick to get me to be productive. It is day 1 of editing. I filmed for roughly an hour, and I think I got into the first 2 main parts of this video. This is the video where I'm talking about Cody Ko and how he was just quiet when the allegations were made about him, and what that says about commentary and its figureheads. It'll all be pretentious and mildly entertaining, I'm sure. But the point is, I am now going to be documenting the editing process in order to not put pressure on me, but to nudge me towards efficiency. And then hopefully at the end, I can put this on the side channel and it can be more encouragement for me. Is that what I look like? The goal is for this mini video to be short. Hopefully it doesn't take me multiple days to edit a video, is sort of the vibe I'm hoping for. Because I didn't finish filming this video, I can tell I will already be filming multiple days, so this will not be as short as I want it to be, but hopefully you, and by extension me filming, will keep me, not honest, keep me responsible, not that either. Whatever this ends up doing to me, we'll do it together. Alright, we are into the first 2 hours of editing. The computer has only crashed once, and that's pretty good. Hi, Bubby. It's tricky editing in my room because it's my room, that's where I film, that's where I write, that's where my downtime is spent when I'm not making videos. So a change of pace usually helps jog me out of spacing out and getting distracted. But we made good progress for the first hour, 2 hours. You know, the timeline is settling in. We're getting rid of the ums and ahs, or the sentences I start and don't finish. And there's a lot of those, so getting through those is a win. Because I did jump straight from filming to this, I have been staring at screens a lot, and I think you can tell, you can probably tell from my right eye that there's a little bit of damage there. It looks like it's been strained. So I'm going to try and do something that does not involve screens as a little break. Now, I have no idea what this activity without screens is going to be, but I will let you know whatever it ends up being.
Turns out it was taking a shitty nap. So I think that closes out day 1.
Well, day 1 was shorter than I hoped, so we're starting bright and early on day 2. I'm hoping that editing will wake me up and not my editing will be worse because I'm half asleep. Time will tell. And quality. It is very funny how much I get done when I'm avoiding editing. And it's not even that I'm avoiding it, it's just this part in the process is such a slog. Right now we're at the point where it is just raw footage. Like, I need to go in, get the take that works, and put them all together. There's no fun editing, there's no graphics, no creative liberties to take. It is really just shooting for cohesion and timing, and making it seem conversational, which is very important, but my God, it is meticulous, it takes forever, and there's just no drive to do it. But if you want to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs, and if I hate eggs, then why am I making an omelet? I don't have anything planned today, so with all that free time, I feel an urge to stream or to film again, but I know I should edit what I have first. So I'm gonna do my best to stay on that editing wheel. I'm gonna cut to the next thing now, and if it is me editing, then good, that's good. But if this cuts to a different scene and I'm not editing, bad. I won't know until it happens. Okay, on a technicality, I did keep editing, but I did not film it. I'm taking the trash out now. That's why I'm outside at night. I know that if I can just get a handle on an upload schedule, things will be easy. I'm gonna try to do shorter videos, smaller edit sessions. Hopefully that's what this will document. I'm confident that we can get in some sort of shape. So, day 3. I do realize that this is the second clip outside in a row in this video. That is an unrealistic depiction of how often I go out. The truth is that I have been awake since 3 in the morning. And, you know, normally when that happens, I just do something to pass the time. But I was playing a video game and my partner got up to use the bathroom, and on their way back to the bedroom, they looked in and they were like, "Stop playing video games." And she was right, I didn't do it. I was like, you know what? Playing video games this early in the morning, probably not good for someone who's about to spend the day editing, also on a computer. So I thought I owed it to myself to get outside, go for a morning walk, experience the non-screens of the world, and pass my time out here. Well, I had good intentions, but they started construction on the building down my street, so probably not going to be able to film. That's just a random car that wasn't even related to the #1 distraction going on. It's going to be a little tricky to edit with noise outside, but what else am I going to do? And if I have any extra time, I'm going to start editing this video. Hopefully not spend too much time on it, but you know, I have the first half of it. I shouldn't say half, because now I don't know how long this is gonna go. It's only day whatever of whatever. I don't sound super optimistic, do I? The exact thing I was worried about happening happened. I thought I would start on this video as a warm-up, you know, flex whatever editing muscles I'm supposed to have. And then I looked up and it was 9 p.m. Just the day, it actually just snapped past me. I kind of don't know what happened. I have been sleeping so terribly this week. I don't know why this week it's worse. I'm wiped, you know, like I'm taking my meds, I'm eating 3 meals a day, I'm drinking as much water as I remember to, and yet that sleep thing, just the whole thing gets thrown off. I have had that condition for like 15 years, so it's not like this 1 week was. Aioli, are you alright? It's not one crisis, it's another. I need to film today. Not because I've run out of footage to edit, but rather it's been too long since I filmed, and I need to make this video eventually, I guess. I actually heard that there was an update on the Kodiko story. So thank God I was this slow, right? Apparently he posted on his running Instagram account his workout time. What a pathetic jackass. You absolutely know he's like, can I come back? And like, almost like soft launching his like return. To me, that tells me that like, he does not want to address this at all. Yes, Osha? I hope that guy's okay. All right, back to normal. I strangely got a lot of work done. It turns out if you don't work on a project and then revisit it, it almost kind of like re-sparks some interest for you. I've never experienced that, but I'm happy I am now. I'm not wasting any more time. I'm gonna edit. Well, I made a dent, and at this point, it's all I could ask for. I know I should be filming for the video, but you've seen my children today. They're absolutely wild. I don't know how I could have that many things with like lights on and heat and plugged in, a tripod that could be knocked over. I don't know how much. I think they need my attention. But on the other hand, it's just as well because I need to slow down. Like my eyes hurt, my heart hurts. Like it feels my entire body is like when your arm is asleep. I promise I'm not trying to like raise any medical alarms. I will likely try and rest for the remainder of the day, but if this cuts to me editing, I wouldn't be shocked. If it cuts to me filming, I'd be very shocked. I thought making this little side video would be a fun way to depict how I make my stuff, but I accidentally have been chronicling my mental health and physical health decaying over a week. I'm not entirely convinced this video is going to be fun to watch, let alone entertaining, so I might stop. But if anyone is seeing this, then things got better and I turned it around, because I'm not going to keep making the video if it's sad. So, again, you know when I don't. Let me know. There comes a point in a man's life when, despite everything, he has to just give up and let something go, is what I'm telling myself. In a year or two, it will be very funny to think back on how many things were just getting in the way of me recording clean audio. It'll be funny back then, like how cosmically the world came together to prevent me from filming. Not now, but it will be. It is weird to think about, but this could legitimately be the end of my run at YouTube. I don't think I'd ever quit or be stopped by this, but algorithmically, I have lost a lot of momentum. This project is supposed to last a long time, it turns out. So, my hand has been forced here. Unless I can get all of my filming done Sunday mornings when they're not working. I don't have any other options. And there's a weird, like, quiet peace to it. Well, I would say quiet, but this is anything but quiet. Knowing that there is nothing that I can do, at least I don't blame myself, you know? There's no part of me that's like, you could have worked through it if you had kept going. Like, I lack the city municipal power to stop what's happening on my street. I can't afford to film at a studio or a second location. I can't leave. My health declining was already a problem. Getting a second hyperactive cat also added to the stress. And you throw a construction crew on top of all of that, and there's just, I mean, how many signs do I have to be sent? I don't want to quit. I don't want to stop. But like, this isn't about what I want. It's about what is happening and what I'm going to do in response to it. The video I have been filming throughout this project is gone. I'm not gonna throw out the script, but I can't really pick up that project again with 2 to 3 weeks having passed in between filming sessions. And I'm gonna try to keep thinking of a way to get around this, because I don't want to like stop what I'm doing here, like, entirely. I don't want to throw in the towel. I want to like put the towel nearby, but like I can grab it later if I want to. I've been applying to jobs for the last year, ever since YouTube revenue went down a little bit. But now I think it's time to exclusively look for jobs. I had hoped if I got a part-time job, I could do YouTube part-time. But you know what? That might not be possible. And I'm not gonna lie, it does feel unfair. It feels like forces beyond my control are forcing me to let go of something that I enjoy, something that adds to like my identity. But like, I can be mad about it, but that's all I can be. I did like the idea of an editing vlog. It's a shame how this one turned out, but whenever I can get back in the groove of things, I like the idea of documenting it. So there'll be another one of these. I cannot promise you when. This is starting to feel like a weird channel update video. This is going on the side channel. I'm not posting this on the main, but like, if you're wondering where I am, I'm not dead. I'm wearing noise canceling headphones and like planning to destroy the city. That's not a joke. That is a joke. It doesn't do you any favors to just watch a video about a guy complaining about the sound outside. So I guess if you were to interpret this anyway, if there is something in your life, your equivalent to a construction crew that is disrupting you, if it disrupts you, don't take that as a loss. It's not like a finished fight if you stop and pull yourself back a little bit, because as long as you don't quit entirely, you're still in the fight. And it might feel like a loss or a setback, but that's up to you if you keep fighting or not. Now I'm looking into it too much, and it's too dramatic. All right, well, I'm sorry this project didn't end with like a finished video. That would have been nice. Just remember that sometimes when life gives you lemons, you might be allergic to citrus.